And speaking of the border, Border Patrol agents spent tonight preparing for the president's visit tomorrow. But ironically, they're dealing with limited manpower because of the shutdown. Our border reporter Oscar Margain shows us how the agency has handled the shortage.
How do you kind of soften that blow?
So it's very difficult to soften the blow.
This is the third government shutdown acting Border Patrol chief for the Rio Grande Valley sector, Raul Ortiz, has had to endure since he joined the agency 27 years ago. Only this time, it's about to be the longest without his fellow agents getting paid.
So I'm having to take some agents off some of those front lines to be able to do some of those jobs that traditionally a civilian would normally occupy.
About 54,000 Customs and Border Protection personnel are furloughed by the government shutdown. In the Rio Grande Valley sector, roughly 200 civilian employees aren't even showing up for work, while more than 3,000 agents are set to miss the first of their paychecks this Friday.
There is a growing humanitarian and security crisis at our southern border.
The cause? An impasse in negotiations between President Donald Trump and congressional Democrats over $5.7 billion for a border wall.
That will build a steel barrier.
The president will be traveling to the Rio Grande Valley Thursday, where he's expected to meet the same men and women working border security and who are directly impacted by the political deadlock.
Even though it does take a bit of a draw on our resources out there, I think it's important for us to tell that story.
Ortiz says the shutdown has not distracted agents from patrolling the border. He says they're detaining an average of 600 undocumented immigrants a day and have seized more than 40,000 pounds of marijuana since October. However,
if the traffic starts to rise and we start to see more people and more narcotics coming across the river, then I do think we find ourselves in a bit of a difficult situation.
In Edinburgh, near the Texas-Mexico border, I'm Oscar Margain reporting.